The 2025 season is going to demand something else entirely from the Miami Dolphins. And not just effort, not just talent, something beyond the numbers, something they haven't shown in a long time, something raw. This year, they have to go toe-to-toe with quarterbacks who don't blink, quarterbacks who bury teams, quarterbacks who smile while the scoreboard bleeds. There's no hiding. There's no cutting corners. These matchups aren't made for highlight reels or social media hype. These are the moments that will chew a team alive if it hesitates. The Dolphins, for all their speed and flair, have to figure out a way to survive, or maybe even thrive, against some of the coldest decision-makers under center. They'll get no sympathy, no mercy, just 7 days to clean up the bruises before the next one comes. Anthony Weaver's name might not make headlines, but his defense better. Last season, he took over a unit that was lost in translation, still shackled to the complicated shadow of Vic Fangio's schemes. Veterans grumbled, cohesion broke down, and the whole thing just felt stuck. But Weaver didn't blow it all up. He chipped, adjusted, and kept the core intact. And slowly, something started to click. It wasn't pretty, but it had grit. It had identity. Now, he doesn't have the luxury of starting from scratch. There's no grace period. This defense needs to hit the ground with fire in its eyes, because what's coming isn't just a schedule. It's a gauntlet. And here's where it starts. Still stuck in that eternal debate, Tua or Herbert. Every matchup between these two is more than a game. It's a referendum. And this time, Herbert's not walking into it alone. He's got Jim Harbaugh, a coach who brings a bite to every sideline, who doesn't do finesse. Last year, they clawed into the playoffs and made noise. This year, they'll be louder. Herbert, with that cannon of an arm and a line that doesn't crumble like it used to, could easily dismantle a defense that's a step slow. Miami can't afford to blink, can't afford to let him settle in. If Herbert gets comfortable, the scoreboard won't stop moving. Let's stop pretending like this isn't a curse. 2 wins, 14 tries. That's the reality. Josh Allen has owned Miami like a bad memory that never fades. And this time, the first shot comes early, under the lights, in Buffalo. It's the kind of night where legends rise, or the field swallows them whole. And if recent history has taught anything, Miami's not exactly a primetime darling. Allen doesn't need tricks. He just needs a window. And suddenly it's 60 yards later, and the stadium's erupting. And then, like clockwork, he comes again. Not in the cold this time, but in Miami. The air will be lighter, but the pressure won't. The numbers say it all, but numbers don't account for scars. Week 10 has a pulse, and it's beating fast. People sleep on Jaden Daniels. Maybe not for long. Last year was the warm-up, the scratchy demo tape before the real album drops. And this year, Daniels has weapons. Real ones. A system that might actually play to his instincts. By the time Week 11 rolls around, he won't be some wide-eyed second year. He'll be dangerous, slippery, and he's not coming alone. This game's in Madrid. Neutral field, foreign energy, and distractions at every turn. Miami can't just show up. They have to dominate. Otherwise, Daniels will carve them up, piece by piece, until there's nothing left to salvage. What does that kind of pressure feel like on another continent? That's a new test. There's nothing casual about playing Lamar. It's chaos with precision. Speed wrapped in calculation. He'll shake you, spin you, and leave defenders frozen mid-play, wondering what dimension he just disappeared into. And don't think Miami forgot. Lamar has torched them before. He's not some wild card. He's a proven problem. And now, with MVP-caliber momentum and a Ravens team that's tasted the playoffs, he's not just coming for a win. He's coming to make a statement. Miami's linebackers better have jetpacks. The secondary better tackle, because Lamar doesn't forgive missed angles. And when he sees a crease, he turns it into a crater. Miami's margin for error? Non-existent. He doesn't shout. He doesn't dance. He just wins. Or at least, he does when he's not being held together by athletic tape and cortisone. Joe Burrow is clinical. He won't beat you with flash. He'll beat you with silence. Death by precision. And if his body holds up this year, Cincinnati will be humming again. The pocket presence, the timing, the ability to diagnose coverages like he's reading a children's book, it's all there. Miami has to rattle him. Not pressure. Not sacks. Rattle. Make him feel like every drop back could be his last. That's the only way he stumbles. Otherwise, he slices, slowly and surgically, until you're left wondering how you gave up 31 points and barely touched the ball.